first. There we go, okay. I'm gonna tag some people, see if I can get them to come and join. See what's going on. And, oh, I see someone's viewing it. All right, it helps if you comment. Don't do this to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, okay. So just as a reference, whenever I'm going on a tangent that's outside of the fanfic, I'm gonna do this, just so you know I'm out of fic or out of character. I won't do that too much. I just want to keep pretty true to this, but there's going to be moments where I'm probably going to lose my shit, so might be a moment where I need to like chill for a sec. So I'll give it a moment to get some more people in here. Please tag others, I guess, that were interested, because I don't necessarily have all of you here. So that would be super helpful for me, so that I could focus on actually like grabbing the fanfic and everything. Because once I switch over to the fic, I won't be able to pay attention to the video. So, okay, this will be a dramatic reading of a fan fiction by Thick John called "Error Pregnancy. You Don't Understand Life Until It's Living Inside You." This is a BTS fan fiction. There's so many tags, I can't even really start with the tags, so I'm just gonna let y'all look at that. We'll put a link to the fan fiction, actually. I'm gonna put that right now in the comments in case if you guys want to read along. Yeah, you guys can do that. Thanks so much to Jess for introducing this fan fiction to me. I will probably just do chapter 1 for right now. Okay. If you somehow happen to ask anybody in Buchog High to depict Jungkook, it would be in these words. I now sucked him in 97 places. I heard that the fundamental reason how he got fit was for the most part a direct result of sex. His parents separated 40 times. His gazes make anyone melt, even my grandma. He fucked an instructor and blamed her for touching him unwillingly. She got terminated. Sadly, it was on the news for 45 weeks. Just 3 words. Fuckboy, fuckboy, fucking fuckboy. Okay, that was 4. He told me to send him nudes, yet then uncovered me since they were too plain. He once told my mother he would fuck her one day in front of my father. He possesses a scent reminiscent of women aroma. It's so attractive. He broke up with me when I was on my periods. He broke up with me on my birthday. He broke up with me since I welcomed my ex. He broke up with me when I revealed to him I was going to break up with him first. He once punched me in the face since I called him Oppa. It was amazing. Approve, most likely, these weren't the most ideal methods for portraying him. All things considered, the main thing you have to ken about him is this one, Playboy. This person that doesn't believe in love because love has never been a true feeling since my parents never felt it. The person that has caused so much shows and outrages around Asia since he adores consideration. The person that has made more hydrogen fall out of individuals' eyes than there is hydrogen in Niagara Falls. Sorry. You're missing a couple elements there, like oxygen. Anyway. Oh, the person that is everybody's god in view of his figure and entire not identity. What's more, finally, the person that has crushed over Kim Taehyung for as far back as 2 years, yet is never going to get a possibility with him on the grounds that 1, he's taken, and 2, on a scale of 1 to 10 of who might Kim Taehyung fuck, Taehyung marked a 0.0000001 for Jungkook. Entirely doleful, right? Taehyung doesn't despise him. He just abhors Jungkook's doings. It's the same thing. He just thinks that Jungkook would be an incredible person on the off chance that he could simply like one individual at a time. The main ringer rang, and students were starting to sum themselves up in the cafeteria, having their breakfast as they talked graciously, so noisily. They were all visiting about the previous night's party at Jean's home. The best party any point tossed ever. Suppositious. Along his best friends, Jungkook was kenned to throw the best gatherings at school, since they generally included sex, fun, sex, sultry young women, sex, drinking, sex, survey moving, and I did say sex. He had more than 30 visitor rooms where people could fuck, and had gotten the remarks, "Your mattress is so agreeable," from for all intents and purposes, everybody. People would kill to go to them. "Goodness, look who's here, the ruler himself in all his glory," Namjoon shouts, sitting down in front of the last mentioned. Jungkook grins, turning up from his telephone. "What's up, bitches?" "Look at that brat's grin," Hoseok punches his arm frolicsome. "Got the chance to fuck more than 6 young ladies in one night. You simply beat your own particular record once more, Jean." Jungkook murmurs mockingly. "My dick kinda harms now." Namjoon laughs. "Do you believe Yuna's going to acknowledge at any point in the near future? I parted ways with her at the beginning of today after she had messaged me you fucking con artist." Jungkook laughs, stealing another part of the sandwich Hoseok was eating. "Gracious God, that is the thing that I don't comprehend with those young ladies. They know you're the biggest global playboy out of them all, except despite everything, they set out to date you." Namjoon shakes his head. "They all need my cock, and I can't point the finger at them," Jungkook shrugs, grinning. He takes a major nibble from the sandwich and chews like a cow. Chews like a cow. "Like, who doesn't want me, man?" Kim Taehyung, Hoseok answers very quickly. Their table goes quiet. Both Hoseok and Namjoon grinning dangerously as Jungkook raises a temples, the chewing on his sandwich stopping. I never asked it. No, enough with that bull," Hoseok quieted his best friend down, making the last scowl at him. "We both know what his answer would be in the event that you did at any point." Jungkook attempts to return as snappy as he can, yet doesn't discover anything distinctively intellective. "He has a boyfriend." "Since when did you care about boyfriends?" Namjoon raises a forehead energetically. Sorry. At that point, Jungkook lost of words. "Simply concede that he doesn't care for you," Hoseok prods, indicating Jungkook with his fork. "Not by any means." "He doesn't care for anybody at any rate," Jungkook shrugs. "I'm pretty sure he loves the entire world aside from you," Hoseok chuckles charmingly. Everything that boy does is charming. "Indeed, it's common. Everybody likes him back." "I don't blame us. He's certainly flawless, and his mother is a fucking MILF for fuck's sake," Namjoon shouts, influencing students around him to giggle. "Genuine that," Hoseok agrees. "God, I feel like everybody has seen his mother except for me," Jungkook moans. "Well, you have never been to his home in any case," Namjoon smiles. "Be that as it may, I can tell you what his mother resembles. He's fucking attractive, like dead-ass beautiful. He's pleasant as damnation." That's almost clever, except it doesn't make any sense. Okay. "He can cook as well, space, semicolon, space. His food is fucking delicious. What's more, he has the body of a porn star. The abdomen, ass, thighs, simply missing the boobs." Sorry. Being known for his body and inherent looks, Taehyung's mother was likely the most notable figure in school. Being a truly youthful single parent, Baekhyun raised Taehyung with everything that is in him and determined his child would be the most joyful youngster on earth. Just for clarity, this is an ABO fanfiction, so they call mothers even though they're males because of the biology in this fic. Anyway, it's a dude who's his mom. In any case, all that information aside, Baekhyun got commended wherever he went, either at school, the shopping centers, markets, exercising center, when he was in his auto, web-based dating gatherings, bistro, at work, and no more arbitrary circumstances, he got a compliment. Baekhyun even observed the male fellow wink at him, products time, and he grinned back. What? The slightest he could do was demonstrate some sensitivity, because the person dispersed all his mail regular with no dithering. Instructors, students, standards, and even the janitors played with him and requested his number. However, he had all declined them considerately, verbalizing that he simply wasn't in the state of mind for connections. Baekhyun says it infeasible to tell the quantity of conversation starters he got from elders, teenagers, adults, and even children. This ruined child once snatched his can, and Baekhyun was prepared to thump him out. However, the little person already seemed uneducated, so he disregarded it and overlooked it. That paragraph was like so painful. I can't. Okay, sorry. Obviously not Jean. Namjoon facepalms. I'm facepalming reading this. You're acting like approaching Taehyung's mother for a booty pic would be the normalest thing ever. Taehyung wouldn't take a look at us, and you think requesting a goods pic is a choice? I would still force, though. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like you've done with Taehyung as far back as 2 years, Hoseok coordinates with a moment's snicker, influencing Jungkook to roll his eyes. No, however, truly, I'd most likely ask a threesome, Jungkook verbally communicates, shrugging, as opposed to like telepathically communicating. Obviously, Hoseok laughs. You're Jeon Jungkook. What's new? The cafeteria's entryways were blasted open and in walked Kim Byung Taehyung with Jimin and Sukshin to his sides in all his fucking radiance. Okay, I agree with that. He is radiant. He just looked magnificent. He looks like God had recently made him and tossed him inside this school since he needed to. In any case, of course, why might God need to toss out such an ethereal creature? Oh, finally, again, something I can agree with. He was wearing those fitting pants that just embraced his bends so faultlessly. His bends. Not his curves. His bends. That just embraced his bends so faultlessly, it simply hurt and clearly gave boners. With a side-opening white tee. It was such a big fucking turn-on. Indeed, even Taehyung's abhorrers would get turned on just by his quality, as it were. Damn, the things Jungkook wanted to do to him. Taehyung, you're fucking beautiful, some erratic person hollered and everybody cheered. Taehyung turns his head to the fan's direction and smiles, hitting a prodding Jimin on the arm. He's used to it. Each fucking day, Kim Byung Taehyung strolled someplace, somebody would holler some remark about him being a goddess, however last would disregard them. Taehyung's identity, in Jungkook's point of view, was somebody so private and some way or another cool. Every time Jungkook saw Taehyung, the last would either be rolling his eyes or giving him the dirtiest look. Even Satan would be threatened. Apparently, in everybody's point of view, Taehyung was a genuine dork. He's bizarre and can't control himself around his friends. Sukjin once let him know. He's dirty-minded and wants to be a sexy porn star. Jungkook looked Sukjin in dismay for around 10 hours. Did stare at him for 10 hours? I mean, listen, I stare at K-pop guys for some time, but 10 hours? Was that like straight or did you like break it up? Okay. Fucking unthinkable. Well, Jungkook wouldn't see any problems with watching porn for 60 more hours now. Taehyung's friends sat down on the table in front of Jungkook's, getting to the fuckboy a superior perspective of Taehyung's butt. I have never felt so assaulted in my fucking life, Jungkook moans, feeling the tightness of his pants. Remember this one time where a grisly, sexually, Jungkook feigns exacerbation. Not the right word use. Murmuring uproariously. He tilts his head to the side and catches a glimpse of Park Jimin, grinning at him so saccharinely, it kind of frightened him. I mean... Anyway. Jimin waves charmingly as Jungkook was going to wave back. However, Taehyung pivots and looks at Jungkook. Regardless if it lasted 3 seconds, it was the best 3 seconds of as long as Jungkook can remember. Taehyung turns back around and whispers something in Jimin's ear, making the last roll his eyes before sending Jungkook a dreadful look. What the heck? Jungkook frowns. Park Jimin's a bipolar bitch just like my brother. They'd make such a flawless match. Okay, how are you gonna talk about my mochi like that, you piece of shit, alright? That is not acceptable, okay? Anyway, as Hoosuk was going to state something, the bell rings, meaning the students go to class. Wait, hang on. Meaning the students to go to class. My bad. Goodness fuck, I didn't do my science homework, Jungkook curses under his breath. No stress, brother, I got you, Namjoon winks and leaves. Am I assumed to tail him, or Jungkook raises a temples, scratching the back of his neck confused? He probably simply help you in class, Hoosuk shrugs with a grin. He pulls his pack on his back and waves a goodbye. Well, I'll see you later, fam. Yeah, bye. Page break, which, thank God, I need to breathe. This is some crazy shit. Okay. It has been 25 minutes since the bell had rang, and Jungkook was still not in class. First, he had chanced upon this gently attractive student that was obviously new, and acquainted her with the women's restroom to begin with, where they had a great time inside a few stalls. Second, he stopped by the school's hospital to look at the nurse's butt and take 2 or 3 condoms. Furthermore, third, because of that woman who needed to give him his late pass, was having a great time rebuking him. So, Jeon Jungkook once more, she verbally communicates, as opposed to telepathically, in a monotone voice, eyes not abandoning her PC. I'm not astonished. Now, this next thing I'm about to read is really body-shamey, so I just want to say that this is shit just in advance, because I feel uncomfortable reading this. All right. Mrs. Sung was the most repulsed person / fat ass in the school. She keeps shouting, strolled like she got run over more than 20 times by a full transport, wears some cheap cosmetics, like Jungkook likes to call it, and it's constantly overstated. Her body is so ugly, her stomach shows through her thin layered shirts. She knows everybody's folks, from the poorest to the wealthiest, she'll know them. She gives you detention when you answer her questions, since it's called arguing in her unattractive world. She apparently has 2 children that goes to this school. She cusses as much as Jungkook does, and believe me, it's a fucking lot. Same. She shouts in your face, and salivation flies all over the place. She has those long, phony nails that can snap you out of any fantasy. Her bald-ass head is colored fair, making her much more ugly. So is she bald, or does she have fair hair? She goes to club around evening time. Jungkook once observed her entering one while walking his dog, and he gave careful consideration to never ever enter this one. And she's an attention seeker. She wears tight pants to flaunt her wiped out / never existent ass, and tight shirts that adhere to her like a second skin, and she never wears a bra. Jungkook simply wants her to move the fuck out from Wonderland and enter this present reality because she is a fucking disfavor to her sort of monkeys. Ugh. Hi, Mrs. Sung, can I have a pass now? He fakes a grin. Pardon me, since when do you give me orders? She raises a brow, eyes definitively abandoning her PC screen, and focuses a long and startlingly scarily manicured finger toward Jungkook. Keep in mind, me and your mother are truly great companions. No doubt, no doubt. You've revealed to me that around a huge amount of times, he groaned. A huge amount times. Sorry, I'm giving this fic more credit than it's due. Would I be able to have my pass now? Listen, Jungkook, you're 25 minutes late to class. Why surge time? Surge? Well, if your fat ass quit talking, I'd be having my pleasure taking a look at Kim Taehyung's ass, he murmurs under his breath. First off, Kookie would never talk to anyone like that, Mr. International Playboy, but I fucking digress. She had just gotten the last part. Still after Kim, huh? She laughs. Also, why might that be your damn business? He raises an eyebrow. Last time I've checked, you have a big mouth. You know who you're conversing with, minx. She limits her eyes. The vexing sound of the machine that printed the pass resounded inside her office, influencing Jungkook to scowl. How old is that mother lover? Hello, Yang. What do you mean, Jean? She moans, exasperated as she rubbed her sanctuaries. Okay, so this was the moment when I realized that this person is using a thesaurus but has no idea, like, the concept of the, like, English language, really. Like, they might have, like, a vague understanding, but, like, and don't get me wrong, if English isn't their first language, like, they know more languages than me. But temples, sanctuaries, not remotely the same thing. I just... Anyway, that was really amusing to me. That fucker continues making these old vexing humming sounds like it was there when Jesus Christ was born. It was there since I got the job, she rolls her eyes, snapping the humble square paper out of the machine's mouth. Damn, it's old as fuck, he remarks under his breath. Pardon me, she grunts, scribbling something on the paper. Didn't let out the slightest sound. When she comes full circle indicting, she hands the go to Jungkook. Detention for 3 weeks? Positive, for arguing and cussing. She gives him a last phony grin, up to focusing on her PC. You cuss the same amount as I do, and each fucking one knows that, he whines. When he finds no solutions, he squints his eyes. Why are you generally focused on your PC? What are you watching, porn? My sex life is not your issue to worry about, she expels him. Seek it remains like that during my entire fucking lifetime, he sneers, remaining by the door jamb. What's more, I won't be going to your stupid detentions. I'd preferably lick Mr. Jung's hairy butthole than stay with you, so fuck you. Jungkook! Okay, my roommate's coming home, so I'm gonna let him sneak past me first. I'm doing a live video, so just walk past me. Keep your dog from freaking out, maybe. Alright. Jungkook! Aish, what's with people in my fucking name? Jungkook groans, driving his phone away from his ear. Young man, you are in big trouble. Mom, he pauses. Chill. Don't you dare tell me to chill when you're out there disrespecting your elders. You should even be calling Mrs. Sung Nuna. Gross, no, he scoffs, yanking his locker open. Damn, it smells like hell in here. Oh yes, you will. And why aren't you even in class now? Don't tell me you've gotten into another fight, Jungkook. Why do you keep assuming things, he whines, looking for his science books. I was just late, that's it. And why is that? Don't tell me you stopped to look at Miss Zhu's behind. I have better things to look at, Mom. I'm not Byun-tae after all, he lies. That's what you always say. Anyways, me, as in me, your father and a headmaster, are waiting for you at 6 sharp in our grand hall to talk about your grades. What? I don't want to go to private school, he whines, and I have practice tonight. I don't care if Yoongi went to one. He's smart and I'm not. We've already went through all of this already. I mean, how many times you're going to say the same word? No, we haven't. Jungkook couldn't even hear what his mom was trying to say because he was too damn caught up in the scene in front of him, Min-jae and Taehyung kissing. The guy literally dragged Taehyung out of class just to kiss him like his life depended on it. It was fucked up. He was fucked up. The guy was pressed against the wall as Taehyung dominated the kiss. Such a softie. Like, everyone knew that Kim Byung-taehyung took it in the ass. Now here he was, dominating a makeout session. What pissed Jungkook even more was the fact that Min-jae tried to groping Taehyung's ass. You know when they say E of effort, he should get a st for stop trying. Okay. The guy's palm was not even a moiety of the Tae booty. He just had to use 2 whole hands to grab just one butt cheek. Like, God, no, stop. That's how I feel about this fic. Sometimes Jungkook wonders if what does Taehyung see in this guy? But then he remembers that not all people have a mind like him. Not all people want sex from their partners. These two have gone out for 11 whole decades. Okay, months. But that was the longest relationship Jungkook had ever thought of. Lies. He never thought of staying with someone that long. Even if for non-fuckboys/girls, oh, thanks for the equal representation, this wasn't the longest relationship ever. The couple made it seem like they were. Like it were. They did everything from being shy with each other to being the school's #1 power couple. They even won awards for being a perspicacious couple. Everyone thinks that they'll win prom queen and king next year. Not if Jungkook can stop it. He's gonna make sure they break up by the end of this week. The couple pulls away, whispering sweet nothings into each other's ears. Min-jae pecks Taehyung's lips a last time and walks in the direction he emanated from. Taehyung smiles to himself. And God, did Jungkook just want to fuck the shit? Constrict him in his lovely arms before opening the classroom's door and entering. Fuck, Jungkook mumbles before pulling out 3 random empty, crossed out binders from his locker and slamming the small door shut. Jungkook! He gets started. Fuck. He forgot about his mom. Did you even hear what I said? He trails on his words. I really gotta go, Mom. Have a good day. Love you! Even though her ears bleeding protests, he hangs up and shoves his phone in his back pocket. Fucking hell. When he opens the door of his science classroom, all attention goes to him. Mr. Jean, son of Jean Sunyul and Jean Hae Nera. What? Why are you 30 minutes late? Mr. Jung demands. Mr. Jung, with all of your none-due deserved respect, I was late because Mrs. Sung was being a dramatic bitch again. The whole class, except for Taehyung and some nerds, exploded into loud laughters, causing Mr. Jung's furious red face. Homework? Because, yeah, we just changed the subject like that. Okay. Does it look like I take my time to write shit on a piece of paper instead of jerking off to Sunny Leone? He scoffs, making his classmates laugh again. Gross, Taehyung comments silently, besides Namjoon rolling his eyes. Did he say it or did he mouth it? I don't. Here, Jungkook hands his pass to Mr. Jung and makes his way to his seat behind Namjoon and Taehyung. God bless Mr. Jung for this, only this. When he sits down, he turns to his left and he's face to face with Lee Thyuk, the classroom's most annoying fucker. When he lets out a whine, Sun Kyu, behind him, lets out a small giggle and he turns around to face her. Wanna sit beside Daddy? Who says this in like an open fucking classroom? Ooh. When she nods shyly, he smirks. Heejun, come collect your mans over here. Mans with a Z. He yells, pointing to Lee Tuk besides him. Heejun pushes his glasses back before nodding and actually coming over to tell Lee Tuk to sit beside him, which the latter complies. Sun Kyu smiles shyly before making her way besides the other. Hi, gorgeous, Jungkook smirks. Hi, she waves cutely. During the 15 minutes Mr. Jung was talking, Taehyung couldn't even be more bothered by the noise behind him with Jungkook and this anime bitch that kept talking. Taehyung wanted to punch the shit out of the girl and wake her up from her dream, cause it wasn't Disney World, but the devil himself talking to her. Arg, dumb bitches these days. For the remaining 10 minutes left, you will have to fill out the forms in partners of 2. Ooh, we're getting into the partnering here. Okay, some tropes about to go down. The class cheered. No one cheers during group projects, do they? Or, as in, with the person besides you, they booed. And leave it on the table so that I can pick them up at the end of class. If you need help, I'll be at my usual spot in front of the class. As if you couldn't fucking see him there. When he finished talking, the students started working, chit-chats from here to there. Jungkook, him, was confused as fuck. June, he called. June! Yeah, Namjoon answers, keeping his eyes on the paper as Taehyung was filling it out, giving some ideas to help his partner. What are we supposed to do? He yells. Stage whispers? Namjoon felt like the pencil in Taehyung's hand was about to snap from the grip it was enduring. You're supposed to answer the questions to prepare you for the new science project. Ah, okay, Junghyuk nods as he feigned understanding. Then he turns to his left, Sun Kyu, almost done filling out the paper, so he left her to it. He looks forward and catches in sight the side profile of Taehyung's ass. Fuck, it was glorious. I mean, I don't disagree, but are we really going to ruminate about this? It was shaped so round and bubbly that it popped out so damn well. It left Jungkook drooling. Namjoon, an intellectual, caught his friend staring and pointed behind Taehyung. Jungkook cocked his head to the side, confused, until Namjoon did some movements. And then, why didn't Jungkook think of that any sooner? He grins a last time before getting up from his seat and throwing his pencil purposely behind Taehyung. Tae is positioned on the side of the table. His upper body is laying on the table while his lower is popping out. Thank you for that image. It's a nice image. Jungkook walks slyly behind the ladder and picks up his pencil slowly. He's doing the bend and snap. Bend and snap. Okay, sorry. When he finally gets up again, he throws his pencil God knows where inside the class and smirks at Namjoon. He places his hands 5 centimeters away from Taehyung's actual hips and starts thrusting forward, stopping 2 inches behind Taehyung's actual butt. He continues dry humping the focused student as he lets out inaudible moans, entertaining Namjoon and the students around even more. Namjoon was so surprised that Taehyung hadn't realized because he was too caught up in his work. Jungkook continues to make this scene, his little scene, a cocky smirk on his lips when suddenly, Mr. Jeon, can you please stop making sexual movement behind Mr. Kim Byun? Mr. Jung announces loudly, startling Jungkook, making him jerk forward and accidentally grope Taehyung's ass. In less than 2 seconds, he was pushed back and slapped so hard, his vision actually blurred. I want to slap the person who wrote this so hard their vision actually blurs. John, are you okay? He heard Namjoon call before faking passing out. Mr. Jung, I think Jungkook passed out. Can I bring him to the infirmary? Yes, immediately. To be fair, if Taehyung slapped me that hard, I would probably also pass out. But not for the same reasons, probably. Fuck, my head hurts, Jungkook groans, drowning in his seat. He had made a little scene just because he wanted to come here and check Mrs. Ju's ass, only to be told that she had left because of family emergency. Jungkook had groaned out a, I don't know what's more important than me, making the new nurse, which was a total bitch he had learned, chuckle pathetically. Put the ice back on your cheek, John. It isn't going to heal itself for what I know, she calls out from behind Mrs. Yu's desk. Yeah, he groans loudly, bitch. The door gets open and Hoseok and Namjoon walks in. Close the damn door, these students are giving me a headache, the nurse yells after the two newcomers and they obey. Damn, can't this bitch shut her mouth? She's giving me a major headache with all this useless screaming. Jungkook rolls his eyes, putting the pack on his on ice on his swollen cheek. She sure isn't Mrs. Sung's younger sister. Sure she isn't Mrs. Sung's younger sister, Hoseok chuckles. Mrs. Sung doesn't have any siblings, I bet. After she came out from her mom's pussy lips, her parents were like, damn, this bitch already is loud as fuck. She don't need no more siblings. Jungkook jokes, making the other two boys explode in laughers. Strike 3, boys, get the hell out of my office, the replacement yells. We didn't even get a strike 1, Hoseok complains. Because you don't need it, she shouts again. Now get the hell out. First, it's not your office, you disrespectful bitch. And second, tell Mrs. Ju to bring her Chinese ass back to school because Taehyung's playing hard to get again, Jungkook says before the trio makes their way out. When they close the door, they spot Taehyung standing besides the door. Continue walking, Jungkook tells his friends. Ooh, smooth. I think he's waiting for just walk forward. If he really wants me, he'll scream my name. Why does that sound wrong in all ways possible? Because it is. Jungkook! Fuck, Jungkook groans lowly. I think I've just ejaculated. To be fair, if Taehyung said my name loudly with enthusiasm, you know, I mean, I might need new panties. I don't know. He's a little fucking demon, that one. Just go, Jean. His friend pushes him in the other direction. He starts walking slowly towards Taehyung. Fuck yeah, he's about to apologize and ask me to fuck him. I mean, date him and then fuck him. This is fuckboy logic, though. Like, that is fuckboy logic. I can't fault the writer. They're right. You right, though. Jungkook thinks, mind exploding with fireworks. But God was not on his side today because the first words he was greeted with were, fuck off. Two simple but deadly words coming from Kim Byung Taehyung's plump lips. Huh? Jungkook raises a brow. I said, fuck off, and I'm dead serious, Jean. Well, at least he knew his name. At least he knew his name. If you think what you're doing is funny, then you're messing with the wrong bitch. If you ever touch me or come close to me, I will forcefully make you stay away. Don't come close to me or my friends. I already have a boyfriend and I'm not interested in you. I will never be. Jungkook smirks. That was fucking sexy. You should talk more often. This is, again, fuckboy 101. Taehyung glares at him. You disgust me. And you excite me, Jungkook replies with a lick of his lip. Taehyung, just the one lip though. Taehyung gives him a last murderous look before walking away. Hoseok and Namjoon walks towards Jungkook. So, what did you learn today from Kim Byung Taehyung? He's 10 times hotter from up close, Jungkook says. I swear I'm getting my hands on this piece of caramel cake soon. And when Jung said soon, it means in an instance. Not an instant, an instance. That's grammar. The rest of the day was really long for Taehyung, and confronting this John fucker made it 10 times longer. The last bell had just ringed, and almost all of the students had departed from the hallways. He had said his goodbyes to Jimin and Sukshin as he waited in front of the school for his mom. His phone vibrated when he got a text message. Mommy. Hey, sweetie, I'm coming back home later than usual, so Auntie Sue will come pick you up from school. See you later tonight. Love you. XOXO heart. Taehyung groans. He loves his mom's best friend, but he really wanted to see and vocalize with his mom right now. He wanted to tell him all the details that transpired today at school because of Jean fucker, as they designated him. They commenced discussing about that after Taehyung had heard news about the infamous Jungkook having a crush on him since grade 9. After that, he commenced keeping his mom updated on every single thing that transpired, and his mom was actually interested. Heck, he even told his mom stuff that Jimin doesn't ken himself. Nothing could separate him and his mom, not even his future husband and kids. Taehyung lifted his head when he saw a gray Mercedes-Benz enter the school's parking lot. He got up and made his way to the car. Hey, Soo-hyung, he says in a cute voice, taking the back seat. The latter greets him back. Hi, Jungjin. I mean, they actually use ladder correctly instead of last. That's good for you. You're learning, or maybe your thesaurus finally got to that word. I don't even know. You don't need it since you're not grown enough. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. I missed a line. Hi, Jungjin. Hey, where are the honorifics at, kiddo? Jungjin smiles, ruffling Taehyung's hair. You don't need it since you're not grown enough. Taehyung laughs. I'm 13 years older than you. I still need the respect. I'll think about it. Taehyung sticks out his tongue. So, Soo-hyung, why did my mom's shift last longer than yours? Dr. Kim wanted him stay with this ill kid because every time Beck went somewhere, the kid started crying. Kyung-soo explains. Ah, okay. So we'll just go to this arcade center and eat at this restaurant until your mom comes home. Sounds good? Pretty much, yeah. Fuck yeah, an arcade, Jonghyun yells. You're such a kid, Jonghyun, I swear, Taehyung laughs. Tell your mom I said goodnight. Kyung-soo smiles. Take care. Will do. Bye. Taehyung waves goodbye to the couple before walking to his house's front porch and ringing the doorbell. He waits for a whole good minute before the door opened, revealing his beautiful mom. Hi, baby. Baekhyun smiles, opening his arms. Hi. Taehyung smiles back, walking inside Baekhyun's arms. Baekhyun's arms. I missed you. It's only been 3 hours, Tae. Baekhyun laughs, closing the door behind them and carrying Taehyung carrying Taehyung to the living room. It's too much hours away from you, Taehyung whines, resting his head on Baekhyun's lap. Didn't you have fun at the library? Library? Taehyung raises a brow. Yeah, the library. Mom, we didn't go to no damn library. We went to a card. Taehyung hold back his laughters. Kyung-soo, how dares he? Baekhyun feigns anger. I'll call him. I'll be back. Hurry up, cause I got news from that John fucker. Taehyung sighs. Oh, goody. I'll hurry up then, Baekhyun smiles before disappearing inside the kitchen. Damn, Taehyung couldn't picture a life as perfect as his. Well, that's chapter 1. It's like 45 minutes of our lives we're never getting back. I think there's 5 chapters so far, so I guess maybe in another evening coming up I can do another one if you guys enjoyed this, but if not, we'll just leave it at that. I haven't looked at your comments at all, so I'm gonna go over here. Thank you for the compliment on my eyebrows. I saw that. There's 173 comments though, so I'm gonna have to go catch up on those later. But thank you guys for listening. Again, if you did like this, I'll go ahead and do another one in a couple days or so. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. I enjoyed it.